Welcome back. Well, everybody knows the best way to keep ammo in your home or in your business is with reloading. And everybody knows to reload, the best way to start is with perfect brass. Now, Alex, what is annealing? Annealing is a very important part of this. What is annealing?
Well, annealing is essentially heat treating. So when it comes to brass, that's important because every time they reload their brass, they work harden the neck and the shoulder of the case. Now, that has consequences. Firstly, it'll make the case split much quicker than it should. Even more importantly, it gives variable neck tension. Variable neck tension means variable velocity, and for a long-range shooter, that's a really bad thing because it's going to be big groups.
And exactly, that's why people want to reload, is so they can get the most accuracy out of their
Exactly, and what annealing does, it's the final part of the jigsaw puzzle to give you perfect neck tension every time, and it'll give you much better velocity standard deviations.
So that's basically why annealing is so important.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, how is annealing normally done?
Well, Matt can probably answer that best.
Well, normally, traditionally, you use a propane torch. Just recently, there have been a few do-it-yourself induction annealing kits. But traditionally, how you establish if you've annealed or not, you're using Tempolac paste, which is temperature-sensitive paste, or you're using an eyeball method where you're looking at the coloration change, or you could be looking at just the right glow in the dark. We've changed that with induction, and we're using a lab instead of using temperature paste.
So the new state-of-the-art way of doing it is with annealing made perfect. Now, how does annealing made perfect, how does that work?
Well, we combine the precision of induction annealing with a laboratory service, and so we can combine the two with metallurgy and induction. And basically with induction, you can really control the level of heat that's applied to the cartridge. So what we do first of all is we get customers to send us samples of their brass, which we can then add to our database. It's quite extensive so far, and we can test their brass in our lab for hardness, and using the settings on our machine, we can work up basically what's the correct heat level, temperature, time, all of that, which gives them the exact anneal on their brass.
Now, what makes it so accurate?
Well, induction, this is an induction-based system, which, because it's electric, we can very finely control exactly how much heat's applied to the cartridge. Unlike normal traditional propane or do-it-yourself induction kits, where they can only vary really the amount of time that the cartridge is being heated, we can vary both the amount of energy into the cartridge and the time, down to the second, and also put it pretty much to the watt.
Now, I assume getting your brass calibrated is very important. How do customers get their brass calibrated?
Well, we've got a free service where people just clip out one of our coupons on our website. They can download a coupon, and it's got our address down in New Zealand. They can send us 6 cases, and we'll run them through the lab. First up, we'll measure them to check that the neck wall thickness is with micrometers, and then we'll run it through our calibration machine in the laboratory until we hit exactly the right program, which gives exactly the same repeatable hardness every time. So that's a free service. Once we've done that, once we've established the correct program for the customer's particular brass, we publish it on our site so other customers who've got the same brass can use the same program, and we email the customer back with a customized personal service direct to them, so they know that every time they use their machine, they're getting a perfect result.
Now, this shows there are many benefits to this process. What are the real-world benefits?
The real-world benefits are all to do with better accuracy and better velocity control. We've got some of the America's and the world's top shooters using our annealing system now. And these are guys who are shooting at 1,000 yards, F-class competition or long-range bench rest. And they have now found that their velocity standard deviations are coming right down to 2 or 3 foot per second, which is phenomenal.
That's amazing.
It is. What that results in real world on bullet on target at 1,000 yards is it eliminates vertical stringing. And the vertical stringing is something that is just so hard to eliminate otherwise.
It sure is, it sure is. Now, I know you got the attention of all of our viewers out there. They want to know how they can get some more information or how they can buy one of these.
Well, on our website, we've got a list of distributors all over the world. We've got multiple distributors now in USA. We've got distributors in Europe, UK, Canada, Australia, South Africa. just go onto our website and check where the nearest distributor is to you.
Now, Alex, I can tell I'm talking to you. Your wheels are always turning. You are a very proactive man. What are your future plans?
Matt can tell you all about that.
Well, we've been out now for just under a year, and we've had a lot of feedback with our machine, and we've really narrowed down the changes that we want to make. Coming out really soon, halfway through this year, we're going to automate the machine. And the good news for you guys who already have a machine, this will be a bolt-on attachment, so you won't have to worry about buying a brand new machine. This will just be a complete add-on, and you'll be able to hands-free hundreds of cartridges in the same amount of time it takes you to do it by hand. But you don't have to be hands-on. And that'll be coming out around about June, July this year, hopefully. It'll just plug straight into the side of the machine. It'll talk to it, so basically the hopper will be electrically controlled by the machine. And so that's a really exciting development that we've just started late last year and working through this year. And also on this table here, we've got our 50 caliber prototype, which we've had huge need from our guys at the 50 Caliber Association. A lot of guys have sent us some brass to test very generously, and it's taken some time for us to get this thing over the line. We've got our prototype here. It's just going through final electrical safety certification. That's what's holding it up right now, and we hope to release that in the same time frame, June, July this year. And we've had some phenomenal results testing 50 cal. 50 cal is a real beast. It's nearly 10 times the amount of brass that we're trying to anneal compared to a 308. And so the amount of energy required to do that is just phenomenal. And we're pretty pleased we can anneal a 50 caliber cartridge in 7 seconds, which is double the time of a 308. But 10 times the brass, it's more than 10 times the performance, we think.
Well, when you're working with that big 50, you want to make sure everything is perfect. There's a lot of power going on of that, and this is, you guys are really thinking about everything.
Well, 50 cal, the reason why they really want this machine is because they're shooting such long ranges, and with the standard deviations being so important for those ranges, for vertical stringing of their groups, we're really excited to get this product out there in their hands so they can give us some feedback, because this product has been really, the benefits have been with the feedback to us so we can make a better product, and we've just been amazed. It's been out there for nearly a year now, and customers who have it have just been reporting phenomenal results, and better results than we could have ever imagined, really.
Wow, this is fantastic. Now, just to remind everybody out there one more time, the best way to get a hold of your company is?
Go onto our website, which is www.annealing.com, as you can see up the top there, and just go to orders or distributors.
Very good. Hey guys, thank you very much for being on the show. This fantastic product.
Thank you very much.
I know you guys are going to make a big difference in reloading in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.